Hi everyone. Today's video is kind of a shout out to my MTC District. This is a phrase that one of our teachers made us say over and over and over again, literally, for a half hour. Maybe it was an hour. I don't know. It felt like 3 hours, but we just kept saying this one sentence over and over and over again. So I'm going to pass this lovely sentence on to all of you out there. Well, I've changed it a little bit. Right now, what I've got here on the paper is月色思命年轻时找不到完全的真理. When we learned it in the MTC, this name was switched around. This is Yue Se, Joseph, and this is Simi, which means Smith. But back in the day, 10 years ago, they used to do the last names first, just like in Chinese. My husband's name, we'll use my husband's name. His name is Chen Junde. Chen is his last name, but I guess you should say family name, and they put it first. So they used to do that with the prophets' names, everybody's names in the church. They used to put their last names first. So when we learned it then, it was Simi Yese, and now you don't hear that anymore. You hear Yese Simi. So this is Joseph Smith. That's what we're writing here. Let me put down the Roma pinyin. This is Yue. Se. This is first tone. Se. This is si, mi. Okay, and the way that they translated those is just by using the sounds. Joseph, they thought sounded like USA. I don't know why they don't just say Jose, because there are characters that are pronounced Joe, but they changed it to USA and si, mi. But let's talk about this. This is what we talked about in one of our last videos, is how to pronounce this. This is the same. You would pronounce this U like that, and this E would turn into an E sound. Yue, and then se. Yu. And let me teach you again how to do that U sound. You say E, keep your tongue where it is right now in the E formation, and then change your lips into an U formation. So you start with E, U, Yue. This is first tone, so it's Yue, Se. And this is second tone, first tone, Si, fourth tone, Mi. Yue, Se, Si, Mi. 年轻, nian, 年轻, and what that means here, let me put a lid on that so I don't lose my ink here. 年轻, nian is years. This is 2015, they would write 2015 and then put this character at the end of it because it means years. So this is years, and qing is light. So when a person's years are light, that means that they are young. So 年轻. 时 is time. So at the time when Joseph Smith was young, 时, this is the curled tongue, 时. And what you do is you stick your tongue in the L position and say sh, 时. So Yesa, I didn't write here what Yesa is. Yesa, this is Joseph. This is Smith. Okay, so Joseph Smith, when he was young, at the time he was young, 找不到. Now this is an interesting wenfa. Let me put in the wenfa, let's see, grammar here that is often used in Chinese. 找 is find. Let's do the Roman pinyin first. 找. That's third tone. And this is another curled tongue. You say the J sound with your tongue curled up into an L formation. 找. And this is bu or bu. And that tone changes in relation with the next character. Our next character is dao. Dao. Dao is fourth tone. So because this is fourth tone, this character here is going to be second tone. And you'll find that every time if you've got the character bu. Only bu does this that I know of. Before another character that is a fourth tone, this becomes a second tone. Bu. 找不到，找不到. Otherwise, it's usually fourth tone. Boo, 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 boo. You'll hear that in cartoons all the time. Boo, 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 boo. It means no, 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 no. So this grammar here, 找, is to find. And 到 is the word for arrived. So if you have, let me move this for you. If you have 找到, that means I found it. I arrived at finding it. I arrived at finding it, which means I found it, basically. But if you put a boo in the middle of it, I looked, but I didn't arrive, that means that you didn't find it. Okay, so this is a no character. So, 找到 or 找不到. 找到是 I arrived at finding it. 找不到 I didn't arrive at finding it. So he couldn't find. He couldn't find. 完全完全完全全 and this Q is pronounced with a CH sound. Just a regular CH sound. And if you're really good, my pronunciation is not perfect. I will admit that now. This U should be done with an EU, 全, and this A becomes an E sound. So it's like this, 约 全 全. So when there's an AN after that U, that AN becomes an N, not an on. It's an N, 全. 完全is whole or perfect. Wan Xuan is whole or perfect. And the, of course, is saying this is an adjective, so this Wan Xuan is going to describe something. And the next word is 真理. 真理. 真, that's another, I'm sorry, 真, that's another curled tongue there. And 理. 真理, which means truth. Okay, once again, I did not make up this sentence. This is a teacher in the MTC that made this up, and I will never forget it. It haunts my dreams. So let me say this for you. We'll do this characters at a time, huh? 约瑟私密年轻时找不到完全的真理. One more time. 约瑟私密年轻时找不到完全的真理. Let's do that one more time. We'll pan out here. 约瑟私密年轻时找不到完全的真理. 约瑟私密年轻时找不到完全的真理. So when he was young, he couldn't find the perfect, or complete, they couldn't find a complete truth. He was looking, he couldn't find it. So this is a sentence that, it made me nuts in the MTC, but it was one that I did use. So you guys can memorize that now and save you some heartache in the MTC, I hope. Okay, so once again, shout out to my MTC crew. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.